A history of Aveda and Horst.
I'm an artist, basically. I like being an artist. To me, it's an art. Making beautiful things. It's a great satisfaction for my spirit. You know, I can step away and say, "Isn't that beautiful?" I mean, isn't that what this is all about? It's about being, feeling, and the planet is the most beautiful art in the world.
A prodigy of the salon craft, Horst Rechelbacher began his hairdressing apprenticeship in Austria at just 14 years old, rapidly transforming into an award-winning master stylist and globally celebrated platform artist by his early 20s. His competition with Jerry Gordon developed into a friendship that would last a lifetime. Horst's relentless drive and visionary flair captivated international audiences, leading to a high-demand 1965 U.S. styling tour that abruptly paused when a severe car accident grounded him in Minneapolis. It was during his recovery there that Rechelbacher experienced a profound awakening, immersing himself in Ayurvedic medicine, botanical science, and holistic healing, a forward-thinking philosophy that would forever redefine the trajectory of modern beauty care. He started 5 salons in Minneapolis, now known as Juut, formerly Horst Friends. Translating this holistic ethos into industry-wide transformation, Rechelbacher founded Aveda in 1978, single-handedly pioneering the plant-based, eco-conscious professional beauty movement decades before sustainability became a mainstream concept. Horst always had an eye towards cosmetic chemistry due to his experience in running an apothecary with his mother in Austria. Horst made the very first plant botanicals for our legacy lines like Shampure and his bathroom kitchen and bathroom tub in the very first days. He revolutionized the salon world by empowering stylists to see themselves as wellness practitioners and the necessity of education, demonstrating that high-performance technical artistry and environmental stewardship could coexist without compromise. By integrating pure botanical essences, plant-based chemistry, and salon-driven eco-activism, Rechelbacher did not simply build a world-class brand. He permanently elevated the hairdressing profession from aesthetic styling into a respected, conscious art form. Jerry Gordon, Tony's father, opened J. Gordon Designs on North Clark Street and was the first Aveda salon in Illinois. The bond between the two was strong. Jerry even turned down Midwestern distribution rights for Aveda, citing his business focus and his need to put his and Horst's relationship above all business interests. The distribution rights for Aveda were all offered to Horst's closest friends in his journey, and some of Aveda's founding supporters, including Michael Anthony, Ray Chevello of Canada, and Edwin Neal of Paris Parker. Along with these masters of the craft, Horst continued to help rewrite hair history with his contemporaries and friends. Friends like Paul Mitchell, John Paul DeJoria, Michael Gordon, the founder of Bumble and Bumble, and Vidal Sassoon. And they did tons of editorial, iconic work. After many trips to India, China, and South America, he began partnerships with indigenous groups and local farmers. There are stories among some of Aveda's oldest employees of the Indian rose petal market having an accidental brief shortage in the 1980s. Horst needed rose petals for an Aveda shampoo scent, and the farmers negotiated with him first, as he directly reached out. He set up a better, more equitable process for the farmers because the supply chain was unfair to the actual producers. Noticing this, Horst began to create a new way to do business, creating international, trackable supply chains between local farmers and producers, and partnerships that helped economically build communities and empower them to make their own choices. They would trade material education, support, protection, transport, and incomes to thousands of indigenous and local farmers. Aveda developed a vast network of supply this way, allowing Aveda's plant essences to be ethically produced. Through its partnerships with the Himalayan Biotrade Cooperative, Aveda purchased handcrafted Lokta bark paper for its holiday gift sets, employing over 4,490 women. About 90% of the paper makers are local women who previously relied on grueling physical labor like crushing stones or had few ways to earn an income. The fair wages earned by these mother paper makers have directly enabled them to send over 5,885 children to school since the partnership began in 2007, many of which were the first generations of women and their families to attend secondary education. In 1992, Horst Rechelbacher met Yawanawan leadership, including Chief Bira Yawanawa, at the 1992 UN Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro. Aveda sought a commercial supplier for urucum pigment, or uruku as we know it, a natural red pigment used in cosmetics and traditional Yawanawan body paint. Aveda funded legal, logistical, and advocacy support to help the Yawanawa secure formal land titles from the Brazilian government. In 2007, after a 15-year legal battle, the Yawanawa people officially secured rights to approximately 125,000 acres of ancestral Amazonian rainforest. It was later expanded in protection efforts to over 450,000 acres. This legal status protected the land from illegal logging, rubber tappers, and cattle ranchers. Knowing legal status was ensured, they still hired forest defenders to protect the land regardless. In 1989, after the horrific Exxon Valdez spill that poured 11 million gallons of crude oil into Alaska's Prince William Sound, Aveda became the first beauty and cosmetics producer globally to sign the Valdez Principles, a document committing corporations to reducing waste, environmental stewardship, and supply chain leadership.
Being environmentalists is an absolutely necessity.
Along his travels to meet suppliers and perform on stage, Horst also had the pleasure of visiting India and Tibet, collecting artifacts that influenced the original ethos of Aveda and packaging we see today. Horst was an artist, a creator. He painted, drew, and wrote 4 books. He tried to see beauty and love in everything he touched. These experiences brought major impact to him and Aveda. Being invited to meet the Dalai Lama after a lifetime of support for local and indigenous groups, bringing Jerry as his guest, they would meditate, a central focus of Aveda since their very first school's meditation room, and Horst began to focus on what wellness could look like back home. Aveda's commitment to the environment is most noticeable at their manufacturing facility, which has run off wind and solar power alone since 2007, making it the first beauty company of its scale to achieve 100% wind power manufacturing. They manufacture most packaging out of post-consumer recycled plastics and choose their plastic and grade specifically because it's the lowest CO2 output in production by any other material. Over 25 years, Aveda grew rapidly. It quickly expanded to the largest product-based salon network, the largest education and school system, and the industry standard for continuing education and platform artistry.
Because it's learning, learning, and learning. And it's then you feel confident. Then you start loving yourself. Then you fall in love with yourself.
Horst continued educating, and eventually, once he was ready to retire and settle down, sold Aveda to Estee Lauder in 1997 for $300 million, or $620 million today. Horst remained the CEO for 5 years to oversee the transition, operating semi-autonomously from Lauder. Over those 19 years, Horst built the eco-conscious cosmetics and hair care industry and helped shape education, the future of cosmetology, and its products into the world we see today. Since Estee Lauder's ownership, Aveda has increased its network and massively grown several times over, with over 9,000 Aveda salons globally. The Aveda network and family is the largest collection of ideologically aligned hairdressers on Earth and committed to environmentalism and beauty's coexistence. Until his passing, Horst continued to push the boundaries of food-grade quality cosmetics, so safe they were meant to be eaten. Intelligent Nutrients, or IN, is his next company, and was continued by his wife Corinne and his daughter Nicole, offering all organic, food-grade, and Leaping Bunny certified hair care, continuing his legacy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video on the history of Gordon.
It's all about love. That's all there is. It's love.